Good afternoon. It is November the 3rd, 2017, and we've lived through another Newsday trading day. We scratched the bond trade early this morning and we were able to get 2 points on the E-mini. And the markets that were the market that was the most confusing for me today was the bond. It did not break. Gold sold, the euro sold as you'd anticipated. Eventually the stock market, the E-mini rallies, and crude exploded to the upside. We caught that right on the close too. So we had a pretty good day. The bond was puzzling. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under overcompensate for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Okay, we came in to the market and we had a 75 buy on that sell or better. And we twisted slowly in the wind forever. We were very hesitant to get short. We talked about that all day long, because the news was supportive, and it took middle of the day, 11 o'clock Eastern. And it'll be Eastern Standard Time come Monday, but right now it's still Eastern Daylight Time before that trade developed. So the fundamentals in the news coming out still favors the upside in the E-mini, and I just don't think we're going to get a lot of selling until we see what the actual Trump package is, and then we may not then because of the economic activity taking off. But we're going to get 3%, 4% growth, then it's going to be hard to find long-term sellers in the stock market. Okay, higher low, higher high. Find a place to buy it on F1. And again, I want to stress that this idea, level, setup, trigger, entry, exit management rules. We come to the market really as discretionary traders. And we're trying to improve trade location. Now we've got our basic trades. Now we're trying to buy into weakness, sell into strength with the idea. New distribution up in F period. It is a saddle formation. You can see it right here. If we don't close above that high, we got stops above it, I believe. Maybe we didn't. Then we'll still be looking for places to buy it come Monday. Sell failure to take out and hold, 85. No news on Monday, 89.91, sell 2. On the buy side, 75, 77. Maybe 81. We'll put a question mark there. Actually, let's make it 81, 79, buy 1. And buy 2, 75, 77. We don't have to screw with that. Market's going higher, right? Make a decision, as Chuck tells me. It's hard to do Chuck making decisions. Okay, I'm going to combine all these in. And the move out of the middle in G period, higher low, higher high. Again, I think the battle's being fought here at 125, 8 to 16. And I don't have a good reason for Treasuries rallying other than the fact that it's a short squeeze, or they're not going to cut interest rates in December. As strong as the economy appears to be, that's hard to see them making that call. Okay, let's separate out. Let's go to an A split. And we got a P. If I put it there, we're definitely dealing with a B, and it's got a little more volume above 5 than we'd like. So when we go to the congestion area, and the congestion area is leaning P, and you can see that pretty handily. And this is the key when we go into development. In development, are we looking at a P or a B? And right now it's leaning P. So for whatever the reason, the market's holding the gains and pointed higher. 2507.11 sell 1, 15 to 19 sell 2. Gosh, I hate to pay 5s. 31s to 3s by 1. I don't believe Treasury should be trading higher, so that's why I'm shading it to the low side a little bit, giving ourselves a little more room. Doesn't mean that I'm right, but I don't like to do something where I'm conflicted. And again, not being conflicted doesn't guarantee you that you're right, but it sure makes it easier to take when you're wrong and you have a loss. Because if you're conflicted, it's like, God, what did I do that for? And we do not want to spend emotional capital. We want to minimize that. 28 to the buck. 1, 3 to 7 sell 1, 11 to 15 sell 2. On the buy side, 16 to 20 number 1, 9 to 13 buy 1, 29 to 01 buy 2. No news on Monday. Looking at gold, lower high, lower low on F1, find a place to sell it. It is that simple. It can't be. No, it is that simple. We just choose not to believe it. A lot that goes into giving you a lower high and a lower low, or a higher low and a higher high. Well, we had a 65, 67 was the area that we were interested in being a buyer, and we don't quite make 65, so we'll keep that. It is support. And 60, 62 by 2. On the sell side, 70, 72 sell 1, 74, 76 sell 2. I'm going to pop a nice bottle of wine tonight. I've got a good book I'm reading, and it is the weekend. I can reward myself. There is a difference in wines. And it's not that you don't get what you pay for, because with a lot of homework and digging and poking around, you can get you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a good bottle of wine. But it's hard to get, the varieties that you like. Bad bottles of wine when you're paying 40, 50, 60, 70, $100 a bottle. That's also true. But I need a $100 bottle per wine. Have it like I need another hole in my head. Crude's moving up. Find a place to buy it. And again, there's been a decided change in tone in the articles this week. Definitely more bullish. Well, stops above today's highs, so 75 to 56 for London, sell 1. 56 and a quarter, 56.50, sell 2. Like the buy side, would like to buy it against the 55.25, 55.30. Might be pretty hard to do. The last rotate down was either 47 or 48. So we'll make first buy 25 to 50. And then 54.75 to 55 for buy 2. Well, we got to take out 85 and hold it, Scott, so we might have some end of the week profit taking. And I probably have 2 time frames at work. I'm not really looking for a place to get short the E-mini yet. The fact that volume hasn't taken out and we haven't closed above the other day's highs is something we'll pay attention to more on Monday morning than right now. You can get short now and take it off in Globex too. The euro. It should be lower today. We have an outside day based on the early headline, but I like the short side of the euro because for a lot of reasons. That we go over a lot. Okay, right down here, basically 116 even. So definitely trying to trade lower here. 116.25 is support by 1. 116 even. New lows by 2. Allows them to get stops beneath that low over there. 45.55, sell 1. Picking up that ledge right there. 65.75, picking this up. Sell 2. We stop the tape, Scott, and we'll go back and we'll take a look.